Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And the new power rankings, still only the first month of the season. Here's a chance to compare early returns. You take a look at the 76ers. They sink a little bit here in the rankings, still, though, remaining in the top 5.
And I think the Nets, they started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster as they have answers.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Guard spots are filled by Schroeder and Barnes. Big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And looking at the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Each team has played more than just a few games. This deep into the season, Doris, is it too early to call a team or a player a surprise?
I think so, because the year is so long. So often we'll see a team in the first 20 games either outperform or underperform what we expect, and they'll usually find their level.
Now here's Barnes. Clock at 4. And there's the pass to Pirtle. That's good from 17 feet away.
I think it's a big help when Pirtle can make the mid-range. It forces the defense to bring the bigs out of the post, and it really opens up things.
Here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. Bridges outside. Misses the 3. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Toronto. Pass to Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Back to Siakam. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Dinwiddie. Bridges trying to free himself up. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And with Dinwiddie on the court, Doris, they've got a pretty good facilitator out there.
I think it's probably one of his more underrated qualities, to be honest, Kevin. Spencer obviously can handle it, he can distribute it, and he can keep an offense running smoothly. Most often we associate this guy with scoring, but don't sleep on his passing skills.
Find the lane. One shot.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Oh, G.A., the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Barnes can't get it to go. Schroeder against Dinwiddie. And the pass to Claxton. Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
Now, here's Siakam. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Schroeder outside. Siakam outside. Takes the 3. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. They trail by 1. Schroeder passes to Siakam. Back to Schroeder. Fires from the line. Brooklyn with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Back to Dinwiddie. That shot off. Good D by Barnes. Here's Anunoby, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Bridges against Barnes. Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. Tries again. Back to Claxton. Misses from short range.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Johnson. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Nobody near Barnes. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Dinwiddie. How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Nets trail by 4. Pass to Claxton. To the inside and stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here we go. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Here's Bridges. Still without a basket. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Bridges. Here's Finney-Smith. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here's Toronto. They've got a 10-0 run going. Anunoby, good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now, Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Now, Finney-Smith, covered by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Now, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. Little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
Nets trail by 10. Johnson left side. Looking for Finney-Smith, and he gets it there. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Now, here's Siakam. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Rebounded by the Nets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
The pass to Schroeder. Pirtle with the ball. Claxton covering. Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Dinwiddie against Siakam. To the middle. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Had the space there, but it's offline. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. 8-point game. Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Barnes. 29 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. That shot wide open. And the Raptors lead by 9.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Johnson against Anunoby. Here's Finney-Smith. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Finney-Smith's got 5.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Passes to Anunoby. Now, here's Siakam. Finney-Smith defending. Anunoby passes to Schroeder. Birtle sets the pick for Schroeder. No good from outside.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Dinwiddie against Schroeder. Johnson outside. Back to Dinwiddie. For 3, Bridges. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors leading by 7. Barnes outside. Pass to Pirtle. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Barnes looking around. Shoots over Bridges. Barnes can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Dinwiddie against Schroeder. And Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Toronto?
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. Reality is it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA.
So for the Nets, Brendan Watford's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Cameron Thomas comes in for Johnson. And Walker subbed in for Mikal Bridges. A new group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Pirtle. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. McDaniels, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Flynn subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
Now, here's McDaniel. His last outing, he had 8 points. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Flynn. Now, here's Thomas. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
Here's Barnes. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's McDaniels. Nothing on the board. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, you love Barnes being assertive on offense. He forces the defense to foul him there.
Raptors have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And Toronto making a change here. Siakam's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Doris, when the Brooklyn Nets traded KD, they got back some interesting pieces, including Mikal Bridges.
Boy, Kevin, this guy was a role player for all intents and purposes with the Suns, a 3-and-D type. But once he got to Brooklyn, he was given more responsibility and upped his offensive production. It looks like he's ready for a bigger and bigger share of the responsibility.
Boucher, and again, Toronto no up. Nets trail by 10. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. It's Thomas on the wing. Dinwiddie outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Thomas's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Flynn's checked in for the Raptors. You know, Doris, looking at Precious Achiuwa, he brings value as a multi-positional defender.
Exactly right, Kevin, because he's able to switch comfortably out onto guards. He can rebound against bigs who are bigger than he is. Achiuwa might be undersized, but his athleticism and effort make up for it.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's the teardrop, and it's blocked.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Flynn. Dinwiddie with the steal. There's the pass to Watford. And here's Walker outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Walker's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets. 1 second left. That shot, no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 9 points. Bridges out there with Walker. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Simmons. And it's Watford in at the 4 slot. So that's the Nets 5. Good. Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Passes it to Achua. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Brooklyn with it. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. That free throw good from Walker. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Screen by McDaniel. Here's Siakam. He sinks the 11-footer. Siakam's got 7.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Watford. Outside, Walker. And he converts the layup. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Screen by McDaniel. Siakam inside. Thomas covering. Siakam's shot is off. Nets trail by 5. Walker goes in. Outside for Thomas. Clock at 6. Pass to Watford. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. Raptors leading by 5. Outside Flynn. Achua, the pass to McDaniels. Toronto working the ball around now. Achua, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Bridges. And Boucher sends it back. Watford passes to Bridges. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
The Raptors have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Siakam with it. Now Thomas defending. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. Nets trail by 3. Outside, Simmons. The pass to Thomas. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 5. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Walker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Siakam. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting huge amounts of rebounds.
Toronto calls timeout. Some changes for Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Trendon Watford. And Johnson subbed in for Lonnie Walker. And then for Toronto, Pirtle, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Flynn. McDaniels finds Siakam. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To end the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam. So he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
And Thomas, here we go. Passes it to Johnson. No good. That would have tied it. Raptors leading by 3. Schroeder passes to Siakam. Now, here's Boucher. Back to Siakam. Goes back up. It's sent back down by Simmons. Thomas feeling it out a bit to the wing right side. Finney-Smith kicks to Johnson. And he hits it to tie the game up. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's Siakam. 9 points in the game so far. There's the dish to Schroeder. Pass to Pirtle. Pirtle sets the pick for Boucher. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
And so Thomas will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Outside, Simmons. Dishes to Bridges. Shoots over Schroeder. Bridges misses. Toronto's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
It's the Nets now. The Raptors getting the bucket. For 3, Bridges. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Bridges has got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Toronto, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Schroeder looking over the floor. Here's Siakam. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Pass to Thomas. And he drives in. The pass to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. That one, no good. Raptors with the lead. Bridges with the steal. Simmons with it. Still scoreless. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Here's Schroeder after Ben Simmons' bucket. Schroeder dishes to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Siakam passes to Boucher. And the Raptors miss again.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
The 3 from Johnson. Good on the triple. Now it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Each trip down becoming more important.
and you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Now, here's Boucher. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. McDaniels finds Schroeder. Hurdle with a screen on Bridges. Schroeder. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nets leading by 4. Bridges dishes to Thomas. There's the triple. Bridges misses. Bridges has got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Simmons, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Raptors also changing it up. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam, and it's Barnes in for McDaniels. And the Raptors with the ball. Schroeder outside, back to Anunoby. Barnes outside. Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Barnes. Goes up from the top of the key. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Barnes has got 11 points.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
Dinwiddie's shot is off, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
That's good from Schroeder.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Toronto trailer. And here's Boucher. And that one hits back iron.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Passes it to Thomas for 3. Drills it from outside. Thomas got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Schroeder outside. To the paint. Here's Boucher. Oh, that's blocked.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Back to Thomas. Boucher with the steal. Dinwiddie against Barnes. He kicks it to Schroeder. Pass to Boucher. And here is Pirtle. 6 to shoot. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Outside Thomas. Johnson outside. Shoots over Anunoby. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Thomas. And now a 6-point Nets lead. Toronto with the ball. Barnes outside. He dishes it to Schroeder. Releases. Another shot. And Pirtle lays it up and in. Pirtle's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Dinwiddie passes to Thomas. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Thomas. Into the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first. And Brooklyn making a change here. Bridges checks in. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Anunoby. Dinwiddie with the steal. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And that one falls for Bridges. Indoors, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for. Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Finney-Smith. Kicks it to Bridges. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Raptors trail by 7. Schroeder finds Barnes. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. Boucher. Here's Pirtle. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And Toronto has possession. They shoot again. Claxton knocks it away.
They are really struggling from the floor.
Johnson in the corner. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Raptors. 7-point differential. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Anunoby's got 10 points in the game. Dinwiddie against Schroeder. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. On the wing, Bridges. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
Chet Holmgren's basically positionless. He handles the ball. He shoots like a guard. He has the versatility of a forward. He's about 7 feet something? I don't know, man. This guy has the length of a center.
Just got to get out the way and let him go to work, just like me.
All right, let's get right into the story of the first half. And it's been the play of Mikal Bridges.
Oh, he's going hard in the paint, taking it right at the defense. I love his commitment to getting high percentage looks, Shaq.
Look, I don't do this often, but I'm bestowing upon him the Shaquille O'Neal badge of honor. Got to.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Guard spots are filled by Schroeder and Barnes. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Dinwiddie. After the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Hits it from three-point range. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
Finney-Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Now the pass to Anunoby. Here's Schroeder. Off target with his 3.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. Of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Dinwiddie finds Claxton. Here now is Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Passes to Finney-Smith. 3-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Go real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Siakam. 12 points for him. Pulls it from the elbow, and he hits the jump shot. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Finney-Smith takes to Dinwiddie. The feed to Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. Raptors trail by 10. And the Raptors call time here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Here's a look at some of the stats for Scotty Barnes.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Inside. Rebounded by the Nets. Down low. No good from Finney-Smith. Raptors trail by 10. Now Siakam. He's got 14. Pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Johnson outside. Feeds it to Bridges. And stolen by Barnes. Pushing it up. Here's Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. Nets leading by 8. Johnson in the corner. Fires from deep. Good D by Anunoby.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now, here's Siakam. Over Finney-Smith. Off target from the baseline. Nets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Dinwiddie. Good D by Barnes.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Schroeder with the ball. Bridges covering. Pass to Siakam. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dinwiddie outside. The pass to Finney-Smith. Now, here's Bridges. Schroeder comes with the double team. Dinwiddie wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Siakam left side to the inside. Here's Pirtle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the contact on Pirtle, pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Greg talking about Jakob Poeltl. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Chris Boucher's checked in for OG Anunoby. And he can't hit the second. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Raptors trail by 12. And the dunk by Poeltl. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 14 rebounds.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Dinwiddie against Schroeder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And the first one at the line is good. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for the Nets. And so he makes both from the line. Raptors trail by 12. Now here's Schroeder. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Siakam misses. For Brooklyn, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Johnson for 3. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 4 assists in the game. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Siakam. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 16.
This guy's got incredible all-around skill set. Pascal Siakam from the paint. Yes, sir.
Thomas. And Pirtle sends it back. Barnes finds Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. And it's denied. Dinwiddie for 3. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Barnes for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Dinwiddie. 10 points for him. Thomas dishes to Dinwiddie. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Pirtle against Thomas. Over in the corner, Claxton. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, can do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. McDaniels comes in for Pascal Siakam. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Boucher. Offline with his 3. Dinwiddie outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Outside, Simmons. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. The dish to Dinwiddie. 4 on the clock, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. The first one falls. So he gets them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Barnes against Thomas. Barnes passes to Schroeder. And it's off from three-point range. Nets leading by 11. Thomas kicks to Simmons. Simmons, a screen on Barnes. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Lets it go with the 3. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Dinwiddie. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter. Raptors trail by 14. Barnes down low. Thomas is there. And that one's good. Barnes.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Thomas. He's got 6. Dinwiddie outside. Outside, Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Trendon Watford's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and Walker's subbed in for Cameron Johnson. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And Jalen McDaniels, Doris, much like his brother Jaden, can be a menace on defense.
That's a great word, Kevin, because he has got such great length and versatility on the defensive end. The frame is wiry, but believe me, he's stronger than he looks. This is a guy who's not got a big name by any means, but Jalen McDaniels can be a solid rotation guy.
A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. A drive by Barnes. And there it is for him. Barnes has got 19 points. Nets leading by 13. Dinwiddie with it. He's got 12. Outside Thomas. From outside the arc. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for Brooklyn. Outside, Walker. Dick with the steal. The Raptors have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. The Nets making a switch here. Bridges checks in. Raptors trail by 10. Now Dick hasn't made one yet. 46 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. From the arc. Knocks down the three ball.
The defenders are going to have to keep up with this rookie Dick, an excellent shooter.
Simmons inside. Covered by Achua. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. That free throw missing. He's off on the second.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them. Raptors trail by 6. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Boucher with a screen on Walker. Here's Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You love Scotty Barnes. Keeping defenders off balance with the up fake creates the contact. Perfect.
Simmons hits them both. 9 seconds left to play in the third. Walker the pass to Thomas. And we've reached the end of the third. Nets lead by 4. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Simmons. Mikal Bridges out there with Walker. Then it's Thomas. And it's Watford in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Barnes can't get it to go. Nets leading by 4. Walker dishes to Bridges. No good on the shot. Good D by Siakam. Here's McDaniels, and he lays it straight in. McDaniels got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Toronto. Nets shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And here is Simmons. Outside Thomas. Now here's Simmons. The kick out to Walker. A 3-ball. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Siakam's shot is off. And the Nets with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Walker the pass to Simmons. Bridges outside. Outside for Thomas. Simmons on the wing. Covered by Siakam. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Walker. Passes it to Watford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Watford's got his first basket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Thomas against Siakam. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Barnes against Walker. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. The Raptors also with a sub. Dick's checked in. Now here's McDaniels. Defended by Bridges. And it goes down 2 points. And that's 18 points for Siakam.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now here's Thomas. It's good. And the Nets lead by 4.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
There's Siakam following the bucket by the Nets. A rebound by the Nets. Watford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Walker. And Boucher sends it back. To the middle. And finished off by McDaniels.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Pass to Claxton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now here's McDaniels. Defended by Bridges. Dick, that's good.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Now here's Thomas. Outside, Walker. Back to Thomas. Pass to Watford. Nets passing it around. Bridges. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Trendon Watford. Johnson comes in for Cameron Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Walker. And Toronto also making a switch. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Dick. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Siakam kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Siakam. Achua in the corner to take the lead. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And he can't get the first one. That one is no good. And he nails the third.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Here's Dinwiddie. Inside. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Achua's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Well, Chris Boucher, the ability to score, even though there's bodies around him, that's an impressive finish.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. To the paint. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 9th assist in the game now. And the pass to Boucher. Back to Schroeder. Passes it to Boucher. Achua with it. Fires from 18. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Achua. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for McDaniels. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
That should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead. Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Here's Schroeder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, when Dennis Schroeder is in attack mode, he is skilled enough to get the defense to overcommit.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
The first free throw is good. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Schroeder hits them both. Nets trail by 3. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Pass to Bridges. Pirtle with the steal. Knocked away. Here's Schroeder. Dinwiddie covering. Puts it up from 12. That's tipped, and they get it back. Boucher with the ball. Siakam outside. 4 on the shot clock. The tray. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 16th rebound on the night. Finney-Smith. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
This is what taking care of your body and strength training will do. Finney-Smith powers through the contact.
Toronto with the ball. They lead by 1. Now Siakam. Driving inside. Barnes can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. Yes! And the foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. And that one falls for Bridges. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Now Siakam. Over Finney-Smith. They get it again. Pirtle. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Pass to Finney-Smith. There's the pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the Nets miss again. The Raptors have gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. And he sinks the second. And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
Second free throw, no good.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Bridges dishes to Johnson. Back to Bridges. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Bridges has got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Passes it to Pirtle. Screen by Pirtle. Here's Anunoby. Connects on the foul line jumper. And the Raptors lead by 2.
This is where OG Anunoby is going to grow. That offensive game will expand to the mid-range.
Johnson outside. Shoots the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Schroeder kicks to Siakam. Over Bridges. Siakam misses.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Over in the corner, Claxton. Johnson from outside. Barnes grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Schroeder. Siakam inside. Dinwiddie covering. Buries it down low. Siakam's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's Dinwiddie. Schroeder comes with the double team. Bridges finds Finney Smith. Oh, good on the three. Raptors leading by 4. Here's Anunoby. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
The offensive rebound, and he jams it with authority.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now here's Barnes. He feeds it to Pirtle, and the layup is good. Pirtle's got 4 this quarter.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Nets trail by 6. Here now is Dinwiddie. Dishes it to Bridges. Open jump shot off the mark.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. It's deflected. Here's Finney Smith. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Johnson kicks to Finney Smith. It's stolen by Schroeder. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the 3-ball is good. Siakam's got 24.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Now, here's Anunoby. Down low. And Anunoby slams it in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Dinwiddie against Schroeder. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And here's Toronto. They're on a 17-7 run. They double-team Siakam. Here's Anunoby. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
Siakam up top. And so it's Toronto winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Pascal. You've been getting stops, getting out and running. What is working defensively?
Our energy was where we wanted to be, and that's how we got to play every single night. We can't come in and not play that way, because that's the way we play. So we got to play like that every single night, and it starts with me. You know, like I have to bring my team to that energy level every single night, and you know I'm gonna try my best to do that.
It was successful tonight, man. Congratulations on a big win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.